What's up? It's your girl Remy Ma. I am New York City, and this is All Hip Hop.
What's going on, world? It's your man Chuck Creekmur, aka Jigsaw, here at One World Studios for allhiphop.com, and we got the Queen of New York right here in the studio, Remy Ma. What's goody?
What's up? What's up? Glad to be back. I'm good.
I'm glad to sit down with you. This is the first time I've interviewed you one-on-one. We did sort of interview, but we scrapped it last time, so this is the first one for me.
Okay.
So thanks for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
So, Chrome 23, the second battle, ladies and gents, or ladies and gentlemen?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. So give us the rundown on this one. What made you do an intergender battle?
Well, for one, I feel like, it's just a fact that the men have a bigger audience in battle rap.
Okay.
They have a bigger audience, they have a bigger fan base. And I wanted to try to get that fan base to cross over into the women in battle rap.
Okay.
And I feel like in order for me to get them in the building, I had to bring people that they already deal with in the building as well, so that they could see how it's gonna go down, and also a little bit to brag and show like how these girls is just as good, if not better, than some of the top gunners in the genre, so in the culture.
Okay, so it's a little Clash of the Titans. I remember a long time ago. What's his name? Well, Billie Jean King, tennis player. I think she tried to play like John McEnroe or something, like, just to prove that women are good. My homegirl, better or as good as men, and my homegirl, Clarissa Shields. She's a boxer. She's always challenging the men. Is this kind of what you want to show?
It's not just what I want to show. I feel like the narrative that's painted around women and females, and not just battle rap, but in so many different genres, is that because we're women or because we're females and girls, that we're less than or we're not as capable of the task as our male counterparts. And in a lot of cases, that's not true. Like, I can understand it, and maybe something like a boxing, because men are just naturally stronger than women.
True.
But like in something like battle rap, where it's literally pen versus pen and mind versus mind, and whoever has the best wordplay and wit and performance, I feel like this is pretty much an even playing field.
Why is that in hip hop? Like, why do we have? Do you think it's just men focus more on rhyming, or women don't care as much? I mean, I feel like almost like in the last few years, like battle rap's actually, like, to me, much different. But in hip hop in general, it seems male dominated now. I mean,
it's always been male dominated.
Well, when it comes to bars, like, obviously you have, like, I'm not going to name names, but people who kind of maybe not focused on the pen.
Right. Well, I believe it has a lot to do with two things. One, the some of it is fact, some of it is perception, that women don't write, and the ones that do write, and it's good, like, even that they have someone doing it for them. There's a male behind their words.
Right.
So there's been so many different instances where that was the case. The people the women that were actually successful, there was always a male behind their pen. Yeah. And the ones that aren't considered super lyrical, or put on that pedestal of being an MC or a lyricist, they are sexualized. Right. So I think those two things, with women being seen as sex symbols and women not writing or being known for not writing, those are two of the things that work against us. And when I say us, I mean women that are actually lyricists, that are actually MCs, that are actually writers. Those things work against us.
Okay. So can you run down the card this time?
So this card, we have Pristavia from Brooklyn. She was on my first card. She's battling J2. He is a trailblazer for the LGBT community.
I know. So wait, let's
from Atlanta.
You got a Christian rapper and a a gay rapper. Is that right? Is that the right word? Or,
I don't call him that. I don't know if he calls himself that, but
okay.
That's the terminology that tends to be thrown around in the hip hop world. But
he's not trans though.
No.
Okay.
He's a man.
Okay.
He's a gentleman, to be exact.
Right. Okay. So that's an interesting dynamic. Who else?
But he could rap though.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I'm so excited for people to see him because it's not what you think.
Right.
It's not what people would expect. Should I say? He really could rap. It's not all about his sexuality. It's actually, for the most part, not at all.
Right.
That's just what it is. Yeah. I also have Official, who was on my last card. She's from New Orleans, and she will be battling Ab, who's from Norfolk, Virginia. Right. And he is one of the, he's known for being, punches. That's what he do. He's a very difficult opponent. I'm excited to see how that goes because that's what she's known for. When it comes to the females, we know Official, she's gonna punch back to back to back, and that's what he does. Okay. And he's never battled a female ever. Okay. His whole career, and that was his thing. I don't battle girls. I would never battle. Literally, he's been quoted saying, "I would never ever." Wow. But he said, when Remy Ma calls you, don't tell her no. So
okay, that's a fact.
So that's how that happened. I'm really excited to hear what approach he takes and how that turns out. By the way, I'm rooting for all the girls to win, just so you know.
Okay, all right.
Super biased.
Oh, I'm rooting for the men then. How about that?
Super biased. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's what y'all usually do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what y'all usually do.
Nah. That's not, Steve, that's not right. That's not right.
This is why we here. That's why we have the ladies and gentlemen card.
Okay, now I'm rooting for all the men for real.
Sentiment right there. And next we have Young Gattas, who's from Illinois, Chicago. She is battling Rum Nitty from Arizona, who is damn near unbeatable. He's considered the alien. He's amazing.
Now hold up, I heard Rum Nitty lost his last battle.
He just lost.
Right.
The whole entire world is like this.
Yeah.
You can't believe it.
Right.
I think it was a 95% vote saying that he would win. Not only win 3-0.
Right.
So the fact that he lost, and some people even saying that it was a 3-0 against him. I'm just whew.
So he has a lot to prove here.
No, I'm mad because I wish that loss would have been on Chrome 23.
Right.
No, now I'm afraid because he gonna come for her with everything.
And Young Gattas she's nice.
Gattas is nice. She's coming off of a loss. Her last battle was on URL on the Drake card, and she battled Jaz The Rapper.
Yes.
And
yes. I was there that day.
You was there.
I felt bad. I felt bad for her. I felt bad for her. That was a tough night.
It was, but I don't feel like it was the I felt bad for you type situation. It wasn't that crazy. It wasn't that bad.
You sure?
It was bad, but it wasn't that bad. Cause her third, when she started coming back, she came back in the third. It was the first two.
Maybe it was how she was afterwards. She looked
because put it like this: she's thoroughly prepared for this card.
Okay.
She's prepared for her opponent. She's prepared for the setting, for the crowd, and I believe this is gonna be one of those that people will talk about afterwards.
Okay. Is that the whole card?
No, headlining is
Miss Hustle.
Miss Hustle.
Yeah.
She's headlining her versus Viixen the Assassin.
Right.
And I don't know.
Now wait a sec.
Oh, what?
Shout out to Nikki Duncan Smith. That's my homegirl. Kershawn St. Johnson is her pen name. She said they used to rap together.
Yes.
And this is a grudge match.
Yeah, sort of, kinda. Yeah, they used to. They were 2-on-2.
Okay,
they
right.
did a 2-on-2 together. Ebony and Ivory was their name.
Okay.
But right now, I think that the narrative is Viixen is kinda what Hustle was in her prime. Hustle solidified herself. She's definitely, I would say, on the Mount Rushmore female battle rap. And Viixen is in the space where Hustle was at when she was trying to get there.
Right.
So she's a fan favorite. She's on a good streak right now. Even when she loses, her battles are talked about. And a lot of people feels like she's hustled, but like the 2.0 version.
Right.
But I feel like all of those things is what's gonna make hustle go even harder. Like, oh, okay, so y'all counting me out.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. Like, this is probably the only one that I don't have a prediction on at all.
Okay.
Even though I don't tell people what my predictions are, because as a legal owner, that's just not what I actually do. But this one, I literally have no idea like which way it's gonna go. I feel it could go either way. Is
Hustle like your little sister, your protege? She like
a little bit,
yeah,
a little bit, and you would think like, damn, I would probably give her easier matches, right?
Right.
Her last one was hard. This was so, but you know, I want to challenge her. I want her to. I could easily set her up and put her on every card with an easy match. I know she's gonna get a 3-0. Like I want her to push her pen. I want her to push her craft. I want her to think outside the box. I want her to feel like because in real life that's what it is. You're not gonna have somebody that's your friend and orchestrating the battles and that can make it so it's a certain way. You're gonna run into those obstacles, and I believe that she's one of, if not the best.
Yeah, for sure.
And you prove that by being the best.
She can write too, like song wise. You know what I mean? Like she can actually.
She can make songs. Like that's a big misconception that battle rappers can't make songs and they can't rap on beat. I have a few artists that will be performing, that are battle rappers, that will be performing some of their music during the intermissions and at both shows. Because I have the Ladies and Gentlemen card is on Saturday. That's the big one. But we have another battle, a card that we're doing on Friday at SOBs on June 10th. Oh. And it's called One Shot, and it's a bunch of one-rounders with girls that we're hoping that we can see on future Chrome cards.
Oh, that sounds good, man. SOBs, that's close by. Like the other one,
you
Queens.
You can walk over. Come on,
we might have to do that one because Queens, that's way out there.
It is not.
It is for some of us.
Well, where are you in Staten Island?
Nah, I ain't gonna tell you where I'm at, but
that's the only. If you anywhere else, it's not that far.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool. Do you have any? Last time it was beef. Like, okay, it wasn't beef, but it was. They were yelling at each other. It was crazy. My blood pressure was going up. It was crazy at the little pre-fight stuff.
At the face-offs.
Yeah, the face-offs.
I think this time it's because it's men and women. It's a little bit more, fun, a little bit more playful, back and forth. But they're still taking it very seriously. Yeah. Because I think with the guys, their biggest thing is they don't want to lose to a girl. Right. And with the women, it's more like, oh, I'm gonna show y'all because y'all playing with me. Mm-hmm. And I'm also on their back, like, y'all gotta kill them. I want them dead. All of them dead. I want their family dead. Right. I want the dog dead. Kill everybody. So, I feel like it's definitely a lot of pressure on each side to get the W.
Now, men can be real. Every battle I've seen when men versus women, men they go all the way out there. Like, it's super disrespectful. I hate seeing it. Because it's always something like below the belt. I mean, that's battle rap, right? Mm-hmm. But when you talk about women, it makes me cringe. Do y'all have any? There's no rules, like anything goes.
Not really. I don't have nobody put in any contract. Let's not talk about this or don't discuss that. Right. So I guess there's a anything goes thing, but also, it's battle rap. Mm-hmm. So if you're not conditioned, we gotta condition you a little bit more. It's the bitch. It's that one. It's this. No. It's
not like that. But they might say, what are you on your period, or like, that's not really bad. But I mean,
but I know but those.
What I'm saying.
That's because they're not skilled enough to just come at with them with bars. I feel like the guys that are on this card, all of them are witty enough. They're all punches. They all punch. All of them, I feel, are gonna keep it rap, like and attack these women like if they was any other opponent. Mm-hmm. Of course, there'll probably be some type of lines in there where it pertains to the actual sexuality of their opponent. But I definitely feel like every guy that's on this card, like they don't need to take that angle to attack the battle, to approach the battle.
Now, recently, I'll name check it because and again, this is based on the research. Greedy Gotti allegedly touched somebody or did something. Talk about safe spaces and things of that nature at your battle. Like, is that something that you're intentional about?
I mean, I don't know anything about that situation. I don't know who did what or whatever. Obviously, we want everybody to feel comfortable, and I know my first battle, there wasn't even an incident of an argument, like between nobody. Like, it wasn't no fights, it wasn't no nothing. Like, I try to create an environment where everybody's comfortable,
right?
On every level. Like, I tell people all the time, like, I have 2 rules: if my feet hurt or if I'm hungry, it's over. So, like, we need seating, we need food, we need drinks. I don't want it to be too hot, I don't want it to be too cold. Like, I'm very big on ambiance, and also on giving people their space. I feel like as women, we always tend to have to be on, our guard anywhere we are. In the workplace, it seems to always be an issue that comes up in every genre, in every field. Yeah. That's why they have all of these laws and protocol in place to protect. So absolutely, those things are considered, but I don't feel like people have to worry about that at home. I feel like everybody comes very respectful and on their shit. Like, they know what they getting into.
Yeah. Is it true that Tay Roc was supposed to be in this battle with battling Miss Hustle and dropped out? What happened?
Yes. I think it was mostly due to just timing. Like, timing. A lot of leagues have events during the summer, and a lot of leagues, like URL, for instance, that's his home league. That's where Tay Roc is from. That's where he battles. So I'm never going to. I try to, like, book my thing so that it doesn't clash, but they're in the middle of a tournament right now, and also they have a big card, Gnome, which everyone looks forward to every year. And I think the trailer just dropped, and he's on Gnome. Okay, and I want people to be at 100%.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying, I want people to be able to give their best performance, and also I'm about people getting their money. So if you have another situation that's paying you more than I'm paying you, like, I could easily be on some bullshit like, no, you said you was gonna, and I need you over here, but I'm not that type of person. I'm always gonna be for the artist. Right. So, and I would never want to jeopardize any other situations that they may have by, affiliating with my brand. So I made the decision to be like, all right, I'm gonna move things around a little bit, and I still have a fire card.
Of course, yeah.
And I literally just spoke to him today. I called him like, hey, just want to let you know I love you, and you're still my favorite. Like, I know I love you too, man. But, like, and I'm learning the battle rap world and how things are happening and how things, there's a lot of politics behind the scenes, and I'm okay with it. But yes, he was supposed to be on it. Maybe in the future to happen, or maybe it'll happen on URL or somewhere else. But like, as long as him and Hustle get their money, I really don't care.
Well, I heard she really wanted that one.
I think they both were okay with it. They both were okay with it. Yeah, so like I said, it'll probably happen down the line. I'm not really sure if it'll be on my platform or somewhere else, but, like, I'm always team for the artists getting their money. So wherever it happens, it happens.
Now, speaking of money, we had Jaz The Rapper in here a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Slops. He brought she brought her in, and my introduction to her was the Drake battle, to Def Duo's part. And I was impressed. I was like, who is this chick? Like, she's bananas. I didn't know her before that. And I knew the backstory, but I didn't know her and never saw her before. But she said something. You know what? Let me not. What did she say?
She said, like, I had originally agreed, like, when you guys talked via, like, live to be on the battle, but she said eventually, like, it was something had happened. But she said she wanted to be on this one, but she just finished another battle and she needs more time. So she eventually looks forward to being on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, my fault. I heard something about it being related to money and her wanting more money, and I'm not.
I mean, I'm not opposed to anybody asking for more money. Like, you can ask. If I can't give it to you, if it's not within my scope to do things, then I just can't. And I'm honest about what I can do and what I can't do.
Right.
Also, like, people need to understand, like, this is a business. So, like, right now, I'm not even nowhere near in the return phase. I'm like still investing.
Right.
So it has to make sense for what I'm doing. But I would love to have Jaz on Club 23 one day.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
Now you Big Pun ushered you in, or helped at least, I would say, but in a big way, obviously. How do you feel about men helping women out in this day and age? Do you feel like Chrome 23 is a response to that lack of, or?
I don't think it's a response to the. Hold on, let me fix this. I don't think it's a response to the lack of anything. I just feel like when it comes to presenting women to the world, when it comes to actually dealing with women and knowing women's needs, you have to have a woman involved. It's kind of like where they have all these corporations and there was this whole big uproar and outrage about the inclusion of black people and things that cater to us, and they're trying to steal from our culture and they want us as consumers, but they don't have anybody that look like us and that's from us in their in-house. And you need that. So I feel like that, to me, that was the biggest issue with female battle rap.
Right.
You need somebody in the know that can put in place the things that women need. And I feel like me being an artist and me being in the industry for 20 plus years and also coming from battle rap and so into battle rap that it was a no-brainer. I kept saying, they need somebody like this. They need something like this. They need. And then one day it was just like, I'm me. I'm what's missing. I'm what they need. I can do it. I just needed to, put time out, put money into it and focus. And once I started mapping out how I could do it, that's what it was. Like, I think it's crazy for, like, Jaz, like you just said, I didn't know who she was until the Drake battle. Like, Jaz has been doing this for 10 years. And she's one of, the top names in female battle rap. So for you to have just found out who she is crazy. So
but battle rap is also, it's its own world too. That's the other thing. So I'm focused on, respectfully, people that write songs and people that hit the charts or people that are bubbling in the underground. But if you aren't totally focused on battle rap, it's hard. Even as like a sideline person, it's tough to keep up with. In my opinion, you don't agree with me?
No.
What?
You can tell?
Come on, it's a lot.
I feel like, I'm into rap.
Right.
I'm into hip hop, period. So I'm into more of lyrics and pen and the talent. I don't care about the charts and the numbers. And this is not because I'm a stranger to them.
Right.
It's because I just know that that's not where you will most likely find the best talent.
Wait. Okay, let me back up. Flea Lord, RJ Payne. Come on. They're not on the charts like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking Nick Grant. I'm talking, you know what I mean? Come on now.
Okay.
Don't play me. I know.
I'm not trying to play you. I'm just saying.
All right. I'm just saying.
Okay, we friends.
All right.
You don't got to pull out your credentials.
All right. I'm just saying. This is what we talk about. I'm not talking, so respectfully, I'm not talking about Drake and Kendrick. I'm talking about those guys.
Right.
And, so my point is just battle rap is its own world. So I watch boxing a lot, and for a while I was in the MMA. It just became too much, so I just stick with boxing now. If I catch an MMA fight, I catch it, but I don't try too hard. That's how I look at
like battle rap is the
too.
MMA.
URL alone is a lot. You know what I'm saying? They got battles every week.
As they should. Like, people gotta get paid every week.
I agree. They getting, they literally feeding their families.
There are other leagues. There are other
Grind Time.
Yes, GTS.
Whatever, the one in Canada.
Yes, there's some battle rappers that are like, they are worldwide, like not just national. They go overseas and they battle people from over there. So you're right, it is its own world. But I feel like there's a way to where, I don't want to say crossover, but that I see 10 years from now battle rap being something totally different than what it is now.
Yeah, what do you see?
one, let's just be clear, wherever it is, the women will be included. And
are y'all trying to run? Wait a minute. Are you trying to take us out? Is this a dominant? It sounds like you're trying to take us out.
I'm not trying to take y'all out, but if it's either men or women, I'm absolutely gonna be like, get rid of the
Black
guys.
Love? I'm saying,
Black Love has nothing to do with battle rap.
Yeah,
I will give Pap these 3 rounds quick. Like, what happened?
Whoa.
Nah, those are jokes. I don't want to battle him.
That's a tough battle. So you think you could beat Pap?
I get around.
No, that's a tough. Honestly,
he's not gonna 3-0 me. He's not gonna. I will get around.
I don't know. Though.
I get around.
Pap is nice. By the way, I was there when he came out with G-Rap. By the way, I just throw that out there. I was around.
Fact.
I was outside then.
Fun fact.
Yeah, fun fact. So for you, people in URL they feeding their family, they buying home. That's their whole career. Is that sort of what your goal is for the ladies, to create a pipeline for them to just totally feed their family?
Yeah, for this to be their career. Like I said, a lot of these women, they've been doing this a decade, 10 years in. Right. It's we're overdue for to start seeing the monetary results. Mm-hmm. I feel just even in music as a whole, there's so many people that I feel are really, really talented and never really saw the fruits of their labor. Yeah. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depends how you look at it, there's a lot of people that I feel like are like useless. They're like talentless. Yeah. And they're set.
Yeah, I agree with you, because I went to a female battle, I think Queen of the Ring, and it was years ago. And I took pictures with everybody, and now all of them are showing up now. And I went back and looked at them all, and I was like, "Oh snap,
that was her."
Yeah, right, exactly. It's crazy. You and Lady Luck pieced it up officially on Instagram. How was that? Like,
me and Lady Luck pieced it up like every 2 years, and then she goes bad on me again.
But she gave you a crown.
She listen to me. I gotta give it at least 5 years before I'm sure that this one is the one. Like I told her that's like, look, you go bad on me.
Right.
Come, you piece it up, we be cool, and then I don't know. She wakes up one day, be like, fuck Remy again.
Oh
like,
no.
Right now, like I think we have both at the place. I think this is the final piece up.
Okay.
I really do, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that.
Good.
I'm at a place in my life like, I don't really have any issues with anybody.
Right. Okay. That's what's
there's still some people that have issues with me. That's personal.
Yeah, of course.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
You can't beat my ass, so.
Nope.
But I'm cool with that. It's cool. I was happy that she came out to my last event. Mm-hmm. She gave me one of her lucky crowns. Yeah. And it was just dope. She came in my dressing room. We hugged. We used to be cool.
Yeah.
Like we were cool at one point. So I'm happy about that.
Okay. Is this your last interview?
Today?
Of the day?
No.
Oh man,
it's not. Why?
Nah, because I got some more questions.
Okay.
Because I don't want to disrespect nobody, but I got some more of a, So are you gonna?
You got the privacy screen, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
You know what I mean?
It's black. I can't see nothing.
See, I know.
You don't even got to tilt it. Like I can't see anything.
So, okay, I'll start easy. How was it getting your street named after you?
It's amazing. It's just a street sign. It's not the actual street is named after me. I have a sign that's up on the pole that's going to be there. I asked them, is it going to be there forever? And the Bronx Borough president told me, unless there's a zombie apocalypse, it will be there forever. So, it definitely was way more intense and monumental when it was happening than when I knew it was happening. Like I was getting dressed in the morning, regular. I'll be back. All right, whatever. Like I didn't realize the capacity of how huge of a impact that it was going to have until I was actually there. And then I was talking. And they were asking me questions about how I felt about it, and I was just realizing all the things that were in the proximity of this sign.
Yeah.
That had my name on it,
right?
And I was like, "Wow, this is dope. So
We need to add a mural on top of that. I think we need a mural.
I don't like the word mural.
Why not? It doesn't mean dead person.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
no, it does. It does not. Big Pun got one. I mean, excuse me. Okay, bad example. I'm sorry.
Right.
Terrible example. I'm thinking Grandmaster Caz, but for some reason, Big Pun came out. I'm sorry. I apologize. Rest in peace, Pun. Shout out to Pun. One of my favorites. Come on now, don't do me like that. But Amadeus got one. Like Grandmaster Flash got one.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of people that have murals.
All right, maybe let's say a painted picture of me.
A painted picture.
I don't like the word.
What do you want? A portrait? You want?
Yeah.
Kente Wiles to do one? Okay, we put that in the universe. All right.
Get that. Somebody get that going.
All right. Well, you know what? I know an artist. I'm not even gonna say anything more. I know an artist though. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
We're gonna work it out. Acting. You were in Queens.
Yes.
For a bit, and you ghost wrote for them? Did you?
Yes.
Did you write for Brandy, that Jack Harlow joint? Did you write that?
No.
I think she wrote that. All right. I think she wrote that. All right. Any more acting? So you've done. Okay.
I was dope.
Are you still gonna be on it, or is that?
I don't think they're doing another season.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think that was it was just like a one and done type of situation.
Okay.
But I have some ideas. So you guys may
authenticity. So you're gonna bring the authenticity to it, basically. Yeah, they had a little gap there. I mean, respectfully.
It's okay.
Yeah, respectfully. I love everybody that was a part of it, but it was like a soap opera to me. So
it's okay.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Okay, so here's a personal.
It was on Fox.
It was on Fox. Shout out to Fox. Fox is all right with me. Right.
Crazy. He was on Fox. Fox 5.
Green Light Gang. I see where you're going with it.
Just saying.
So here's a personal question. I don't know how much you know about all hip hop, but we've been around for 25. Well, 25 is next year.
Okay.
Do you have any memory of us at all?
Is there one in particular?
Sure, there's one in particular. SOBs. Come on, man. Come on. Do you remember?
I had on a yellow and green jacket.
Yes.
I had probably been home for maybe a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And I was nervous as shit.
Oh, you were?
Like, it wasn't to perform. It was just like being around so many people. I had to be home by a certain time. I still had a curfew. And I just didn't really know how people were going to perceive or like just take me.
Yeah.
And I think that's what that was. I'm never ever nervous to perform. I'm never that's just natural to me. But it was just everybody. It was a lot of people. It was packed.
It was packed, yeah.
And it was just like overwhelming. Like, okay, maybe I can do this, because I had been going a long time and I wasn't really sure what life had in store for me at that time.
Right,
so,
yeah, that's true.
having you guys in the building, I appreciate
you rocked it, though. You still
in.
rocked it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and everybody, including Wonder, he was there that night. The owner of the studio was there that night, and he still has the picture he showed me last time, so it was a special night for us. Also, Big Pun, Capital Punishment. So 98 was a big year for hip-hop. Do you have any memories from that time? Like, just in general? Like, that was DMX, Cannabis.
I was still in high school, and I remember when X album was coming out, and Def Jam had these buses where they were, like, literally driving around, and they were doing, like, impromptu, like, battles.
Wow.
And, like rapping, and they came to my school. And I rapped on this bus, and I won like a whole package that had like DMX, was the CD,
right,
had a whole bunch of merch, and that was like probably like my first time ever like really performing for a crowd, because everybody's like, "Yo, she can rap, Rem, you gotta rap," like, because I used to rap in school, and I just remember like that first stop. Drop, like, you could not go anywhere without hearing it. Like, it was crazy. So
Shout out to Def Jam.
I remember at 98 clearly.
Yeah, me too. All right, I'm gonna wrap up, but let me ask you the secret to a successful relationship. A lot of people are struggling. They need your help. It's got to be more than a hashtag.
The secret to a successful relationship, and successful meaning a relationship,
A successful black relationship.
And by success I mean healthy.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
happy. No one's being abused mentally,
Facts.
physically, emotionally.
Yeah.
Financially, you can be financially abused.
It doesn't even have to be. This could be any relationship. This could be mom and
just a healthy relationship. It's about sacrifice.
Okay.
'Cause everything you do is not going to be okay for whoever the other person is, and everything they do is not going to be okay for you.
Right.
You have to love that person enough and respect them enough to pretty much slight yourself and put aside your wants and needs so that you guys can coexist.
Right.
And it has a lot to do with the respect. It has a lot to do with loving them just genuinely. Not because they got money, not because they cute, not because they got a nice body, not because they take care of you, not because, it's cool or looks cool, whatever. Like, it has to be genuine, because when you do it for any other reason other than just from your heart, when those things are removed, it's going to be an issue.
Right.
It's going to be an issue. Or when anything happens, when anything arises, it's going to be so easy for you to want to take the back door or exit stage left because you weren't in it for the right reasons anyway. When you love somebody, like, think of the love that one has for their child.
Right.
Like, you don't care what it takes. You're gonna literally give them the food off your plate so that they can eat. You're gonna give them the clothes off their back. If it's cold outside and you only have one coat, you're gonna take off your coat and give it to your child. So you have to think of this person that you're in a relationship with, or if you want it to work, you're gonna have to have that same type of compassion that you would have for somebody like your child. Because not saying that they're your child, but that's the unconditional love that I'm talking about.
Man, thank you. That was great. That was great. All right. The other thing is, we've seen you, and especially all hip hop. Now, you probably don't notice, but we've been interviewing you off and on. Before everything, before social media, when it was like a whole 1,000, 2,000 words or whatever. Shout out to Ty St. Boogie. She's the first person that interviewed you for us. And I think that might have been her first interview, period. You have managed to make it and survive and thrive and glow up and all of that. And it's kind of incredible when you really think about it. That's not easy. You know what I mean? And the other thing is, you see so many people, young people especially, and with these social outlets, they just do anything to get a look or a view or a like or whatever. What would you advise people, the secrets to sort of like, not only longevity, but to stay in that top tier,
I can't. I have no advice. There's no formula.
Yeah.
There's no formula. Like, I tell people all the time, like, if you ask me how to become a lawyer, I can tell you, go to this school, take up this, study this, pass the bar, you're going to be a lawyer. I don't know how good of a lawyer you're going to be, how much you're going to be, but you'll be a lawyer.
Right.
If you want to be a firefighter, if you want to be, there are steps that you can take. There are certain courses you take and degrees you need to have in order to become that profession.
Facts.
In order to be an artist, and a successful artist, meaning that you're actually making money and you're able to take care of your family and it's considered your career. It's not like a hobby or side hustle. There's no playbook. There's no school you can go to and graduate from. There's no degree that you can get that can ensure it. There's no one path that you can take. I'm sure if you talk to every artist, everybody has a different story of how they made it to where they're at.
Yeah.
And what I can tell you what works for me, I'm just me.
Yeah.
I've always stayed authentic to myself. I've always, lived off of my values and morals and principles. I'm not going to go and do something because that's what everybody else is doing. I'm not going to do anything that I wouldn't normally do because of a look or because it may, excel me into wherever I want to be. And I'm certain things I'm just not doing.
Right, I feel you.
And I'm genuine.
Yeah.
I'm saying anybody who you meet that's ever met me, if they not, a lying piece of shit or hater,
right.
they'll tell you like Rem has always been Rem.
Yeah. Right.
And I think that's part of my success.
Got you. What about new music? Can we get a song here, a song there, like just a guest spot or something?
Maybe. I literally this year. What did I do this year? This year I have done. Thought I was gonna stop.
Okay.
I did that with my husband and 2 Chainz.
Yeah. I do remember that.
And
true,
then
true.
just
and y'all were
recently,
battling it at that time. Like who was? But you.
It wasn't a battle. We know I had the best verse on it. That's it. And then just recently, I think it came out like 2 weeks ago. I'm on Mary J. Blige's Good Morning Gorgeous Deluxe album.
Okay.
Me, her, and DJ Khaled. I have a song on there, which I think is amazing. I did drinks with Mary J. Blige, my nigga.
True,
I've been saying that every day randomly.
True.
And I have another feature that I just did on somebody's album.
Who?
Pothmus album.
Who's that?
No. It means like they're not here anymore.
Big pun. Biggie pun.
Well, you have
DMX?
to see posthumous. You have to wait to see.
Okay.
But that's just like a little hint.
Okay.
So
All right.
somebody that's not here anymore, but I was able to do something on that project.
All right, we'll get to
that I'm really excited about.
You're a black-owned business now. This is my last question. You're a black-owned business now. How have you? It's tough out here for us. Is it tough for you, or is it?
I've been a black-owned business for a while. This is just one of them.
Oh,
but
okay.
As a black business owner and as a female, it's definitely not as easy as it is for some.
Mm-hmm.
But I love owning. I love being CEO, president, the boss, and whatever my endeavor is, because you do things how you want to do them.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I can be an artist. Like once you're an artist, it's kind of hard to be underneath. Yeah. I've never really was a worker. I like being a boss.
Yeah, me too. I tried. I almost got a job. Like it got a little rough a few years ago.
I almost got a job.
I was like,
this ain't it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. And then the other people wouldn't even take me. They were like, yo, you kind of own something major already. You can't work for us. Like, right. Just be like, nah. So
well, that was a sign.
That was a definite sign.
And now we're approaching 25 years.
Facts. Thank you so much for joining us here at One World Studios.
Thank you.
Once again, and we'll be tuned in.
Come.
I'll go
Saturday.
If Wonder
June
goes,
11th.
I'll go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Queens get the money. Go to Ticketmasters.com.
Wait, is the stream live this time?
We have a pay-per-view link. So you can buy it. You can watch it at home on your phone.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
So you can do a pay-per-view link, but it's not the same as being in the building.
Of course. Come on, don't play me. See, you've been playing me every.
I'm just saying.
I've been to many battles.
No, I'm just trying to tell you. Or if you don't make it to the one on June 11th, you can make it to the one shot card on the 10th. It's right around the corner.
All right. Okay. All right. Me and Wonder, we're gonna hang out.
Okay.
Slops 2. T2.
Thank
everybody.
You.
We all coming.
Yo, you're welcome.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you, you're welcome ahead of time. You're gonna enjoy
all right,
yourself.
bet. I'm gonna have to drink 5 Red Bulls and take a nap.
It's not at night. The doors open at 3. It starts at 5.
But they be long. They be like 10 hours long.
No, it don't.
All right.
No, it don't.
No excuses. All right, I'll be there.
You hear whining like it's long. I gotta take a nap. I need a Red Bull. This is why. I bet you if it was some guys though,
that's
it'd be
not
no problem.
true.
That's how I feel. That's it.
Man, that's not true at all. I've been to Queens Ring back in the day up in the Bronx or whatever that was.
This is not that. This is Chrome 23.
I know. All right, we out.